Hey, Sarah. I'm good. How are you? I know it's been a while, girl. Okay. I'm also going to start a poll. So far, I got 100% on the yeses for this. Pretty much, if y'all want me to do a part 2 to DDG Hallett's breakup, I know, like Chevish, you have questions. So if you guys want a part 2, then it will be an off live recording. I'm going to upload it. And so if you guys are interested in asking more questions about them too, put them in the comments. Then I'll copy them and just go from there. So that's the poll. Okay. Thank you. But yes, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. So Chevish, back to you. If you have a yes or no, you let me know for your donations. Okay. Can I ask you a question related to YouTube, if you don't mind? I'm thinking to start a channel. Okay. So what do you want to know? Thank y'all for the likes too. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully this is not buffering because I did switch over the IP address or whatever. So we shouldn't have no issues over here with the buffering. Who's the person that was secretly watching my story through the third-party website showing up as a bot? A boy? Okay, so let's see. Who was the person that was secretly watching Chevish's story from a third party? Is it really necessary to have a business YouTube account, or like you have a normal one to get super chats? That's a great question. So as long as from what I understand with YouTube, you have to get to 1,000 subscribers to do super chat. I would definitely check the FAQs though, just to double check, because they be changing stuff all the time. But I do not think it has to be business, because my account is not a business account. My account is literally just a regular account, but obviously I do business on it. So no, I don't think so. But I think you do need to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and there may be something too about viewing hours. So like with me, I have to start uploading videos off live to be able to get the views. So yeah. Of course, Sarah. Yes, of course. Okay, so who is this person that showed up and shared this story from a third-party website? Was it a bot? Let's just kind of see what energy I'm getting. What's their sign? This is like an earth sign. The reason why I said earth is because I have 5 of coins, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The hang on is like, obviously they not wanting to get caught. And then the ace of coins is earth sign. Again, it's an earth sign energy again. Now with the 7 of cups here, this person could be moving in a guise because they don't want you to figure out who they are. But it's giving, is this an earth sign? Yeah, this is an earth sign, and they just kind of did it out of like a random impulse with the Fool. Now, the 5 of Cups is here. This person could be missing you or just kind of reflecting, reminiscing on the loss of the connection. But this seemed like somebody that have Chevish had any communication with them recently? Hey, babe. Yeah, Judgment is here. Let me see about the Judgment card. Now, you could have cut this person off because of them just not being connected to you, more detached, and you may have wanted this person to be more like more emotionally evolved. But this looks like somebody is giving like Earth. Okay, thank you received this year. Yes, that's how I could eliminate people I know. Is this somebody that she's spoken to this year? Shevish. Is this someone that Shevish has spoken to this year? We have the Ten of Cups here and the Six of Swords. No, this is someone that seems like you have moved past them. The Ten of Cups is here too. So the Ten of Cups usually signifies like you move on from this person, and since you haven't had communication with them, like you've been much happier. So this is somebody that you probably haven't talked to in a little bit. I'm not getting this year from whoever this was. But last time I'm getting Earth here, an Earth sign. So that's crazy that they would need to do all of that. That they would need to secretly watch you. You want to know if it's Jacob the Virgo? Okay, let's see. Is the person that was watching Shevish account from the fake or the bot account, is it Jacob the Virgo? Is it Jacob the Virgo? Was it Jacob the Virgo? Nine of course you first. Was it Jacob the Virgo? Hey, truly blessed. Yes, because the same cards came out for him. Same cards. And you have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. He's not doing too hot either. The Nine of Pentacles reverse is like he maybe, I don't know, like if he thought he was gonna be able to like glow up after y'all or something. But it's like he's not really doing too hot. He's not. And you got the Daughter of Swords here with the Ten of Cups. That's what I was saying. And he's watching. He was watching. But he don't seem like he's doing too good. How you doing, Chili Blast? Where are your specs, by the way? My glasses, I need to get them. I'm being lazy. I have them. But yeah, I need to get them because I'm going like this to the chat. But yeah, I got them still. How are you? Make sure y'all vote, please, on the poll. If anybody is interested, I am starting to do celebrity readings. However, I'm doing them like once a week, y'all. But I did DDG and Hailey. And so I already have a live of that one actually. It's saved in, I think, my videos or something like that. So if you guys are interested in more, let me know. Just say yes to the poll and let's do it again. Okay, Sarah, sure. Yeah, definitely let me know how you feel about it, okay? And you get some good rest, all right? You're welcome. I just have to refresh it, everybody. So if I buffered, I'm sorry. You need something? Oh, yeah, that. Might have to look it up on user manual. Can y'all still see and hear me? Because it kind of was buffering a little bit. Yeah, it keeps doing that. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Shevish, let me write down what you had asked about them too, because I'm not gonna remember off the top of my head. So, do I got a pen? Yeah, I do. Okay, go ahead. And then I'm gonna probably stay on live for like 10 more minutes because I can't do the buffering constantly. Hopefully, it'll act better later on. For me, like when I get back on live again. But if it's like still kind of slow like this, then I'm gonna just get off. Okay, so DDG and Hailey. Okay, so was abuse happening on both sides? And then you had another one. Was abuse happening on both sides? And then it was one more that you had questions on. Shevish. I'm trying to remember what you said. Anybody else have questions that I can put on part 2 just to make sure I'm getting all the questions answered? Yeah. Oh, why did she wait? Did Halle wait until now to come out? Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. I just wanted to write that down because I will literally forget. Okay, cool. So, like I said, if anybody else has questions for the part 2 for the DDG Halle breakup, please drop them in the chat. As long as I haven't addressed them, I will address them. So be sure to check out the original video for your questions to make sure y'all not asking me duplicate questions. But those 2 I did not ask, so I will. Why did he too? Why did he too? I think his was more retaliation, but I can look. His felt a little bit more like retaliation. I want to ask him too because he claims he's so mentally unstable now and how he wants full custody and how the mother not fit. Yeah, I think it just be retaliation. He may have felt away because she beat him to it with the court stuff. So, right. Yeah, that's why everybody's kind of side-eyeing him a little bit. Well, women. Because, he got a group of people that's like, oh, he didn't, but whatever. But, and I mean, it's a lot of reasons why people don't come out right away with being in an abusive relationship. They're also very in the public. So we'll see. We'll see what drove that, her to come out now with it. What are Jacob's true recent thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me? Okay, let's see. Shavish. What are Jacob's true recent thoughts? His thoughts, feelings, and intentions. So let's look at his thoughts. Jacob. Okay, let's look at his feelings. His feelings and intentions. Excuse me, intentions. Okay. So let's look at his thoughts and see what's going on. I mean, he definitely always thinks about you. Like, if you have not necessarily found someone else, but he just be wondering how you doing, how you been. Daughter of Cups is like, this is his impression that he like feels that you moved on. You know what I mean? And maybe you are happier without him. But he kind of just wonders if you still feel anything for him. The Eight of Cups is here. So it's always a thought in his mind if you ever think about the past. Okay? If you ever think about the past. Now let's look at his feelings. His feelings of the Chariot. I mean, feelings wise, he's trying to move forward. He's trying to move on. However, I think he gets curious with the Son of Swords. Son of Swords is just like seeking, little eye candy, I guess, here from time to time. But his feelings is that he knows he's, that ship has sailed between y'all two. He know it ain't no like rekindling that. But like I said, he gets curious from time to time. Okay. And his intentions. I mean, he definitely does like what he sees. We have Ace Cups here. He does like what he sees. And part of him be like, man, I wish I would have just did it right the first time. He regrets it. I feel like he regrets how he treated you with the devil here. He knows that he really just was a jerk, and really just showed his ass. Okay, but then you have a high priestess here, and maybe he has kind of gone through some healing, maybe a self-awareness a little bit because the high priestess is here. This is like you being self-aware that you need to work on some things in your life, but he does reflect on you too, and not necessarily thinking like he's going to get back with you because he knows that that's not going to happen, but he gets curious and he wonders how you're doing. Yeah, I mean, I can see that from a Virgo. I feel like Virgos are always kind of wondering, right? So it makes sense. But As far as like him thinking you and him are gonna get back together, he ain't delusional. He's not delusional. I wouldn't say that, but he does linger a little bit. She's like, that's funny, but yeah, that's that. I don't know. I feel like that's Virgo though. I feel like it's a perfect Virgo trait. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for Jacob. Okay. Let me know if you have any more questions. Does anybody else have any questions before I end the stream? And then looks like majority of you all voted yes for the second, the part 2 of DDG and Hallie. So this one will be a shorter one. It won't be as long as the other one because I won't be on live. So if y'all got questions, then y'all gonna have to just, I don't know, maybe put them in a comment box. Yeah, so I'll be uploading that sometime this week. He's a mess, made a fool out of me, and even lied on me to his family. And his family a mess too, mainly his parents. Right. Yeah, I remember how they did you. Well, at least I know you were telling me just things about the family and the mom. But, oh well. Hindsight 2020, he see it now. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so does anyone else have questions before I end this live? Anyone else? And then I'll be back tomorrow, you all. Probably a little bit earlier in the day. Let me just make sure before I come off of here. Anybody else? Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Be sure to check out the upload. Okay, make sure y'all up watching it. All right, y'all views mean a lot. Oh, you were typing? Oh, okay. I thought you were exiting out because you said thank you, but okay, I got you. Yes or no? Will me and Jay travel to Orlando in September? Okay, so will Shavish and Jay travel? Hold on. Hey, girl. Last break. It's busy today. I bet. Will Jay and Shavish be able to travel to Orlando in September? Will Jay and Shavish be able to travel to Orlando in September? You are definitely gonna try with the so we got the devil coming out here. So I would say y'all gonna try, but it could be some type of delay coming from this trip. Maybe somebody felt like the other person don't got all that they need or something like that. So I don't know if this is like travel money or something like that, but it could be like something that tries to delay the trip. You guys are gonna try though. So I would say if he's not that great at saving or something, like maybe say something to him now, because I could see like that could be part of it, like overly indulgence or something, somebody overly doing something. They better say right, because I see y'all trying to go, but it's like somebody kind of gets a little selfish with behavior. So if it's him and he's overspending, he's not saving, then that could be a problem when it comes time for y'all to pay for his stuff. So yeah, definitely let him know, like, look, I need you to make sure you're saving because we need to take this trip. Okay. But yeah, Shakira, girl, I know you glad you're gonna be out of there in a little bit. It's busy too. Well, it's peak season for y'all, right? Maybe. I don't know. Do banks have peak seasons? It's June. But y'all let me know if y'all have any more questions. Give it about a couple seconds. Y'all just say yes, I got questions, no. Just let me know, y'all. If y'all got any questions, any more questions. Yes or no? So Jay got written up. Will he keep his job? Okay, so when it comes to Jay, will he keep his job? He got written up, but will he be able to keep his job, Jay? Will he be able to keep his job? Jay. Will Jay be able to keep his job? He'll still be able to keep his job, but whoever this supervisor is, they don't really. I don't know if this is a male supervisor or a female supervisor that wrote him up, but they kind of be seeing him maybe not necessarily do his job to his fullest potential for some reason. So they could be watching him very close. He will keep his job though, but he better be careful because they got tabs. And so I don't know if this is a woman or a man that wrote him up, but everybody does the same thing. So he just got caught. Okay, yeah. But so whoever this is, if it's a female manager, she could just be keeping an eye on him. Yeah. If it's a male, same. But he may just be getting made an example of. You know how they say like they'll pick a person and make them an example? That might be his situation. So he was sleeping, but he gets up when people come in. Yeah. They may just be trying to make an example. They don't want no one sleeping but the site. Right. Right. They got to give you something to do because y'all going to get tired. The brain got to stay stimulated. They want them to stare at the wall. Yeah. Did he say what supervisor it was? Do you know? Was it a male or a female supervisor? Right, because you already knew it was coming. They was going to start really being petty with the write-ups. I'm glad you got out of there too. Well, it's a male that's head of security for the company they're working for. Okay, so he wrote them up. He wrote him up. Yeah, I would just say like he just needs to be careful because you know. Oh, okay. He just need to be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. They kind of keeping tabs. Okay, but he'll keep his job. Okay. All right. You got any more questions for me, love? He told supervisor to do it. Yeah, these jobs are just getting real petty, especially the ones that really ain't got a lot to do. They ain't, they rather micromanage. Oh, it's a cool breeze. That's the coolest I felt it before. Hopefully it stays that cool. Yeah. Would you want to move that into the living room or you want to keep it in the dining room? Keep it here for now. Okay. Yes or no? Am I pregnant or was I? Yeah, it's just the sun is directly facing the front. That's why I was like, would it be a good idea? But I mean, obviously, see if it's working first. It's in the back of the house. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, but she's silly. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off of here soon, so I guess we'll just walk past and see. All right. So, is Chevish pregnant or was she? When she thought she was. Okay. Was Chevish pregnant when she thought she was, or she wasn't? Was there a baby in there? I mean, it was definitely something trying to happen with the magician here, but it probably just didn't. It didn't stick. So I don't know. Like what your actual like fertility is looking like. But it looks like that it tried. Something did try to manifest with the magician, but it didn't. It didn't stick. So yeah, just be careful. just be careful with that. And even with the magician here too, it could be a manifestation. So um, if you guys are still active like that, just be careful because it's still in the energy that it could happen. Okay, yeah, but with the magician, just be careful. Really. Yes or no? Am I pregnant currently? Is Chevis pregnant currently? Ooh, that was too fast. Hold on. Hi. You need something? Go to Dada. I bought them applesauce and stuff too. All right. So is Chevis pregnant currently? Yes or no? Eight of Swords is here, so that's that. Okay, so that's not really giving me an answer. So let's look a little closer. Clarify the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like fear, like being afraid that you are, right? But is she? Is she if it's pregnant? It just went off. No, it don't seem like you are. No. The Queen of Pentacles did come out, but you got the Justice reverse, so no. You're not, you may not have been ovulating right now or something. Like I don't know. But if you guys are recently active, like I don't see it being able to come through. So either like it could just be protection, or you're literally just not in that phase of your cycle yet with the Queen of Pentacles here. But no. Yeah, it's nothing to play with. So be careful. Hey Ari, be careful, girl, because honey, this is not. Y'all know I'm over here. I'm 6 months now. I can't believe I'm 6 months, y'all. It's crazy. So crazy. And this heat is not my friend. So this is not the time to be getting pregnant. How you doing, Ari? You're welcome. Yeah, I think you're okay. I think you're fine. Like I said, just be careful. Just be careful. You're doing well? Good. Good, girl. Well, I am going to be hopping up here soon just to give my computer a break. I don't know, it keeps buffering and it's done it too many times. So if you have a question, I already get it in now because I'm probably about to be getting off of here. So if you have a mod question, go ahead and drop it. Okay. And then yeah. Shevish, could you do me a favor and close the live, please? And if I do get back on, it'll be a little earlier tomorrow when it's not so humid. Yes, girl. My question. But yes, Ari, you have any? Shevish, you got my questions. Thank you. Appreciate it. I had a big salad, y'all, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna be hungry in another like hour or so. I get tired of eating, y'all. This baby wanting me to eat around the clock. I'd be like, girl. Jacob still asleep? You took a long nap.
This isn't comfort mode, so it should run on low at least.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it on high, but I'm just going.
I don't even know how to connect it to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we need the app.
Oh.
But like I said, this will run on comfort mode.
Okay.
I know for sure. The only time I mess it up is when and this is, you'll feel it is warm. The air is warm. That's me taking it off comfort. That fan. So, but when I do that, it don't seem as though it blows for that long. And that's when it's kind of cool as air comes out.
Okay.
That's what I had just did, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right. If not, I can just switch it back to comfort. I know for sure it'll run. It'll just be on the lower setting.
Yeah.
So, but I know it'll definitely work until
Okay. So you know how the Pisces want to come back in May, okay? But he's still dealing with girl, So I was told he wants to be with me and wants to rekindle, but also in two minds, okay? Which I saw that too. Like he's kind of like, yeah. Can you tell me why guys usually let me down gently instead of just ripping the Band-Aid off and telling the full truth? Like, what is it about my energy that makes them be this way in rejection? Okay, might get gaslighted by his girl to stay because they got a baby. Why is Donna so adamant to stay with Kylie, although he wants to be with me? Okay, so I'm gonna answer Ari, and then I got you, Shevish. All right. So when it comes to Ari, like she wants to know why the guy she talks to usually lets her down gently instead of just ripping the Band-Aid off. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. you are a very open-minded person, okay? And I think like the guys you deal with, when they connect with you and stuff, they genuinely do like your energy. They genuinely do. However, like I think they could just come into it and like, okay, what I'm picking up is they kind of be friend zoning the connection they have with you. I don't know if it's because of the energy you carry, but your energy could come off as like just a cool girl, like the cool girl to get to know. But it just seems like they kind of friends on it a little bit. Now let's just kind of see why. We have the Father of Wands. A lot of the guys that you may have dealt with, they could be used to more like sexual stuff, like um maybe the type of girls that they usually go for are a little bit more loose. Okay. But it's like when they get to talk to you and stuff, they're like, this is not a bad person. Like, hi, baby. I'll come out there in a little bit, okay?
Help me pick Granny song. Come on.
Go pick the granny song. So they genuinely like your personality when they get to know you, and you just don't come off like that. Like, you don't come off like a hoe. And a lot of the girls that they're dealing with are like that. So it just kind of like they could just be kind of telling like I don't think it's gonna go that way with her. Um, Now, like I said, with other girls, they're probably very straightforward with what they want. They want sex, okay? Which is why you have Father Wands, the Seven of Swords here, okay? So, with that being said, we have the Seven of Wands and the Daughter of Wands. I think honestly that could be what's going on why you're getting the rejection. It's because they kind of get to know you a little bit and they actually do like your personality. They're just not really in the energy of like wanting to sleep with you because they don't feel like you're that type of girl. But they may be that type of guy. And so I'd like, well, just tell me a sad pack. I'd rather they just simply say I'm not into you in that way. But yeah, I'm wanting to know what is it about my energy that makes these guys let me down gently or give me half truths. Like I said, it's because you're cool. You're a cool person. Like they don't, like I said, not too many girls like think like you or communicate like you. So they kind of go into this like friendship energy with you. Right. And I think they be wanting some, the one night stand type stuff. And you're just wanting people like you kind of draw people into you, but in a way to like they kind of feel bad for acting like that. Like if they were to just treat you like that, discard you, they would actually feel bad because they're like, she's actually a chill person. She's a pretty cool person. So I think that's why they have a hard time kind of letting you down, um, uh, like cutting you off. That's what I mean. That's why they have a hard time being so rigid. Yeah, yeah. So I would just say, um, ask them like the guys you're connecting with in the future, just ask them like, are you trying to have like sex right away and stuff like that? Like, just try to feel for the type of guy they are because that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's not you; it's more so them. The type of guys that they are and the type of girls they normally go for, as far as like energy. Not saying looks, more so energy. They coming across the wrong girls there, to be honest. That's why they don't see that I'm worth more than just a hookup because girls keep throwing themselves at them sexually. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm picking up. Is like these guys are just like in and out. But like, so when they get to know you, they be feeling bad. Like, she's actually a cool person. Like, I actually enjoy her conversation. I don't want to do her like that. So that's kind of why you get this weird energy from them and them not telling you up front, like, what's up. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a lot of that. Unfortunately, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of women who just are willing to just sleep with guys and so but I think at your particular age and if you are attracting guys around your age, this honestly is it comes with the territory because these guys are literally just playing the field. They're looking for simple quick connections, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I would just like, obviously stay yourself, don't change, but I would just, ask them like, what are you used to? Like, what kind of girls do you go for? You know what I'm saying? Just to get an idea of what they're on. Okay. But that's what I'm getting for you, Ari. But it's not a slight towards you. I think they think you're a great person. They know they're not really, they don't deserve that. They feel like they don't deserve that type of energy. So that's why they rather just go to a easier type of girl. Okay. You should. You should. That way you can kind of get upfront what's up. Okay, Shevish says, why is Dontel so adamant to stay with Talib, although he wants to be with Shevish? Why is Dontel so adamant to stay with Talib, although he wants to be with Shevish? Um, Seven of Wands is here, so I feel like he feels like it's like a energy here where he kind of feel trapped in by her. We have the Queen of Cups here too, and she's giving off like she takes care of stuff. And I told you that before, it's a codependent relationship. So sometimes when relationships are codependent like that, it's like hard for the person to leave. And I feel like she takes care of a lot of things in the connection. So, I think it's more something like that going on. Tell me more. Yeah, and we have the magician here. She's made a lot of things shake in his life. I do feel like she's either got the resources or the finances or something to where he's been able to come up with her. It seemed like he's kind of like a patient, okay? And so this is a codependency. This is not love. So the reason why he would stay with her and endure is because it's codependent. It's not healthy, but it's codependent. Um, and like I said, it could be finances tied into it. Now there's a child, but it's all of that makes it him stay, even though he's not happy. Yeah, I should ask him more attention. Okay, I feel like it was safe. It was a safety net for him. Yeah, that's right. Although I've had guys tell me they weren't looking for a relationship and they ended up committing to somebody else. At least 3 guys that I know of did. Yeah, yeah, and that sucks too, right? Because you're like, okay, what is it about me that you couldn't give me that energy? But you don't know what those girls, you don't know what they did to get those guys. Like you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I will say, as far as your situation, Ari, I really do feel like you are going to meet the person you're supposed to be with. It could just be a timing thing for you, and as I said, don't take it personal. Try not to beat yourself up. Try not to let it make you have low self esteem because it's not you. Like it in those cards, it was nothing against you that I saw. It wasn't like, oh yeah, she's not cute. Like it wasn't nothing like that. It was more so the guys. He's a grown man. I don't understand why when he could just get up on his own or stand on his good. Because, I'm telling you, it's something here. So, like I said, if she's got the resources, he's benefiting off of her pretty much. And Pisces can get like that. Like, I would say water sign men could definitely be in a relationship with like a mother like energy. They like to be taken care of. I know it sounds like ill, but like water sign men are kind of known for that, seeking their mother and their partner. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she's helping take care of him, or like I said, she's keeping things, at a certain level. It's crazy how a man could not want to commit to me. I say I'm wife material overall, at least to the right guy or a guy I'm really interested in, right? And maybe you just haven't found the right guy yet, and that's also a possibility too. I figured she'd take care of him, probably give him money and boss him around. Yeah, I mean, she come out as a mother of cups, so he definitely sees her as a mothering energy. That's really the dynamic. That's why he's staying with her and settling. I mean, because there's benefits there. And then a man is actually willing to put in the effort and wants a girl that requires him to put in the effort, aka me. Yeah, and I would tell you, like, really just manifest that. Have you ever thought about like doing a manifestation, like, or a come to me type of thing, like where you can write down all the traits and qualities you want in a man and then just like manifest that? Now, it may not happen overnight, it may take a little bit, but it helps you to attract what you want and repel what you don't want. So look up some manifestation spells for like attracting the right person. Okay. You're welcome, Shevish. But all right, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. If y'all don't have any more questions, I'm getting off. Um, so yeah, Ari, are you good? Do you have any more questions? Shevish, you're welcome. I definitely do think I'm meant to end up with somebody great, and you are. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, girl. And it's gonna happen. You will meet the person you are supposed to be with. I just am looking forward to when that day comes. Yeah, and start to manifest it. Like I said, do some manifestations, do some not only just manifestations for like a lover, but you do self love things too. Do both at the same time. That way, when that person does come in, you're ready to receive, right? But do both, okay? But don't take it personal as far as don't internalize it to the point where you start to like feel like you're not beautiful or you're not good enough. Like, don't do that. Please don't do that to yourself. Please don't, because I'm telling you right now, it has nothing to do with you. Literally, like you're fine. So, okay, all right. I'm coming across all these attractive guys. The person I'm meant to be with better be even hotter than all these SM mine at this point, or at least the guy that I was meant, stuck on. And they could be. You just don't ever know, girl. Just stay optimistic, okay? All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'll be back tomorrow. So if y'all have more questions that come up tomorrow, just come on my live, okay? But in the meantime, I hope y'all have a good evening and y'all stay cool and dry in this heat. And I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.